What if the reason you can't stop absorbing everyone else's pain isn't weakness at all? It's inheritance. Ask anyone close to a Pisces and they'll tell you the same thing. It was never really about being too sensitive. It was about carrying feelings that were never fully yours to begin with. If you're a Pisces, you've heard it your whole life. You're so sensitive. Stop taking everything so personally. Why do you feel things so deeply? People joke about it like it's a personality quirk. Crying at things no one else notices, absorbing a room's mood before a word is spoken, staying in situations long after they've stopped being good for you. But underneath the joke is something people rarely ask about. Why does someone else's pain feel like your own before you've even decided to care? Why does your body carry weight that was never actually placed there by you? Here's the truth nobody says out loud. That absorption isn't oversensitivity. It's inheritance. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and in astrology that means something specific. Every sign before it hands off a piece of itself to Pisces on the way through. The courage of Aries, the loyalty of Cancer, the intensity of Scorpio, all of it, plus whatever your own family never processed out loud. The unspoken grief, the old pattern nobody named. So your body stores what everyone else left unfinished, because somewhere in that inheritance, feeling it was the only way anyone ever addressed it at all. If you just felt that land somewhere real, that's not weakness talking. That's inherited memory, still doing the work nobody else picked up. So tell me, when you walk into a room, does the mood hit you before anyone says a word? Does it show up in your family too? Or mostly with strangers? Drop your rising sign in the comments if this just called you out, and be honest about whose feelings you've actually been carrying. Shadow work doesn't start with forcing yourself to feel less. It starts with naming the pattern without flinching. When I feel a heaviness I can't explain, I absorb it instead of asking whose it actually is. Not, I'm just too emotional. Just noticing that the absorbing is inherited, not chosen. That's the whole first step, and most Pisces signs skip it entirely, because separating your feelings from everyone else's has always felt like the thing that makes you cold, even when the blur is what's actually draining you. Once you can name it, the shift is simple, even if it isn't easy. The next time a heaviness shows up with no clear source, pause before you carry it further. Ask yourself one question: is this mine, or did I just pick it up from someone else without noticing? Most of the time, if you're honest, it's the second one. That one pause is where the inherited weight finally meets a choice it never used to have. Think about the Pisces who finally sets down a family's unspoken grief she'd been carrying since childhood. Not because it stopped hurting, but because she finally asked whose sadness she'd actually been holding. It felt like abandoning someone by putting it down. Every instinct told her to keep absorbing, stay soft, stay available. But she didn't. She let the old inheritance feel the fear without obeying it. And for the first time, her softness came from her own choice, not from a weight she never agreed to carry. That's the whole shift. The same depth that used to leave you drained by everyone around you becomes the thing that lets you actually choose who and what you carry instead of absorbing by default. The sensitivity that used to run your days becomes a gift you extend on purpose, not a leak you can't close. You stop being the sign who feels too much and become the sign whose depth people actually trust. Because now it's chosen, not just inherited. If you're a Pisces, or you love one who feels everything before they even understand why, follow along, because this is only the next chapter in the Shadow Work series. Every sign is carrying something older than itself, and we're going through all 12. New sign added to the series soon. Follow so you don't miss the next one, and drop a comment if you want your rising sign covered next.